What is up, Marvel Universe fanatics? It is Ashrock back with another review. This is going to be on the Marvel Universe Inhumans 3-pack. Now, this 3-pack just recently came out along with the West Coast Avengers, which consists of War Machine, Mockingbird, and Hawkeye, and the Uncanny X-Men 3-pack, which consists of Rogue, Wolverine, little Cyclops, little baby Cyclops or whatever, and Longshot, which will be my next review. If you're wondering where the hell I've been, life's been hectic, man. All apologies to my fans, my friends, all the groupies out there. That's right. All two of you. And I usually have to pay for them. So they're not real groupies in there. They got to be more like hookers, right? I mean, that's pretty much what it is. I mean, if you're paying for sex and companionship and someone to really sit there and listen to you talk about stuff, so lonely. Anyways, this 3-pack is absolutely awesome. I like how I digress. I just talk about whatever the fuck is on my mind. I don't care. It doesn't matter. You don't like it? You can suck my balls. Alright, so here is the packaging. The Inhumans, as you can see, Marvel's Karnak, Black Bolt, and of course Medusa. And here is the packaging art. Yes, let's zoom out a little bit. Look at Black Bolt, dude. That dude, he is a beast. He is just so cool. And then the back, you have, of course, MODOK saying, collect them all. I, the mental organism, or orgasm. Can you imagine him busting a nut? How disgusting is that? Okay. Designed only for collecting. He spelled collecting wrong, idiots. Command it. Each sold separately. So, I'm real goofy today, man. It's been a while since I've talked to you guys and since I've done a video, so sorry if I'm a little out of it, but anyhow. So this is it, man. This is the 3-pack. I'm so excited to review this for you guys. We'll start off with paint apps, obviously. The first guy let's talk about Karnak here in the background. So he's got primarily two colors. It is white and this solid forest type color green, but absolutely awesome. The simplicity on this figure, and you guys know me, I've said it many times, sometimes simplicity really makes a figure. You don't need to go all out, and they did really, really well with this guy. So I'm going to zoom in on his head sculpt super quick. Gigantic dome. He's just definitely got a penis type head. So yeah, women love him. Women absolutely love him. He's got a mustache. Mine came out a little crooked, but it's still, the lining is absolutely awesome. I mean, look at that. Not much defect there. So it's really, really cool to see. Eyes came out real nice. Such a solid looking figure, man. Such awesome character selection. I'm a big fan of the Inhumans. I'm a big fan of abstract characters, and here they've definitely given us this here, because no one really cares much for these figures unless you're a comic book reader. Mr. Black Bolt. So obviously him, two solid colors again. His main colors are silver and black. Such a dynamic character and so well painted. The lining on the silver throughout is just absolutely phenomenal. Really, really solid. Again, solid colors. This guy is very, very simple. Probably could have been, people could have probably have made customs of this figure. He's probably not a difficult figure to make. Let's zoom in on his face real quick. Nothing super special. He's got that little piece on top of his head. I don't know exactly what it's called. If you guys know, you go ahead and answer that. But the head sculpt came out really, really nice. I'm sure they're using the same head sculpt as the Daredevil. Looks very, very similar to it, but came out super clean, man. Look at that. Look how clean this figure came out for me, man. Thank you, BBTS, for sending me some good shit too, man. That's huge. So, and of course, that's what she said. And of course, the sexy and always wonderful Medusa. So she has a little more variety in terms of coloring. She's got this purple here with some black around the waist. Skin tone came out real nice. Look at those thighs and that booty. Boots are pink, so very metallic type pink, but it definitely stands out. I love the color. I love the coloring scheme. A little bit of defect right there. You guys can see the little silver blotch there, but not a big gripe. Also the gold gloves, or the purple gloves as well, and The one thing, of course, about Medusa everybody's looking forward to is the hair. The hair is super, super clean, super nice. All the waves they put into it, the mold they put into this thing, absolutely awesome. Definitely some cool shading. Matter of fact, she's the only figure in this 3-pack that has any real shading or wash. But rightfully so, in something like hair, you want that. You expect that in hair. You should have that in hair when you're talking about action figures. They should have a little bit of shading to give it that extra effect, that wavy look, and more natural look. And she has that here. It looks really, really nice, man. And then we'll zoom in on her face. My only gripe out of this whole 3-pack, and it's such a small gripe, is, her face isn't too bad, but that Jay Leno chin, what the hey is that all about? So, definitely going to poke your eye out if you get near that bad boy. But I'd still definitely make love to her and have her wrap her hair around me. Around everything. But anyways, so no, but the head sculpt really, really nice. I'm digging it big time. They did an excellent job with the paint. Again, look at that. Really cool. But the Jay Leno chin, I don't like too much. So, but that's a super small gripe. Paint applications, guys, 5 out of 5 for this whole pack. Absolutely awesome. Every aspect of it. They just took so much time into putting into this thing. So really, really cool to see. Let's see, articulation. So we'll start off with her since we got her. She's got the new female mold, not the She-Hulk mold with the upper bicep, but she's got the hinge up here, ball joint hinge. She's got single jointed elbows, rotates at the wrists. She's got the west side hands, the same ones that came with Miss Scarlet Witch, as you guys can see. She's got boob articulation, no waist articulation, which is kind of a gripe, I think, for me. She's got a ball joint hinge on the head, but it is limited by the hair. So the hair is going to get in the way of you posing this thing. I'm going to tell you guys right now. So in terms of dynamic posing, something super crazy, you're going to have to really put in some work. You know, these Marvel Universe figures can be difficult to pose as it is. So with her, it's going to be even more difficult because the hair, believe it or not, weighs almost as much as the body, if not more than the body does. So you guys can tell how heavy it is. There is no hair articulation. It is a soft plastic, so it does move around. I guess what would have been cool if they would have gone out a little bit is maybe have a wire run through it, and then you can pose the hair, be able to, you know, maybe different dynamic posing and have it wrap around somebody, you know, because that's the one thing I kind of said a long time ago when they show these things. I said it'd be awesome if they had hair articulation. It'd be kind of the first of its kind to have this long hair with that kind of articulation. I think it would have been really cool. So any customizers out there, if you get your hands on this and you can manage to run a wire through this and be able to, you know, like those little metal wires, and be able to flex it, that'd be so fucking cool to wrap it around and stuff like that. But it's not a gigantic gripe. It is what it is. So you got the hinge over here, upper thigh, and then double jointed knees. Rotates at the calf area. And then ankle rockers on this lady here. So real cool stuff there. And it moves up and down. Black Bolt, they are utilizing the newer mold. So, you know, it's standard. You got the ball joint hinge up here. You got the upper chest piece, diaphragm, waist articulation, ball joint hinge, single jointed elbows, rotates at the wrist. You know, the upper thigh, the hinge on the thigh, and then double jointed knees, as well as rotation at the calf and ankle rockers, and it moves up and down. So absolutely amazing articulation. This mold is just so fucking cool. The best 3 3/4 inch mold known to man. Karnak, they used a bit of an older mold, but it's meshed up a little bit. It's pretty much the Scarlet Spider-Man mold. Obviously, you got a new head sculpt here. Penis head? Dickhead. That's better, dickhead. Ball joint hinge over here. You got the upper bicep, single jointed elbows. Diaphragm rotates at... Does it rotate the wrist? No, it doesn't. It does not rotate at the waist. That's kind of a bummer. Hinge over here with the upper thigh, double jointed knees, and then rotates and up and down with the foot. So for articulation, I'm going to give these guys a 4 out of 5. Not perfect. There were some discrepancies here and there. Nothing overwhelmingly bad though. It's not a gigantic gripe. Again, it would have been so fucking cool to get hair articulation on a 3 3/4 inch figure. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a geek, but I think that'd be really, really cool. Overall, the final score on this set, as you guys can probably guess, is going to be a 5 out of 5. You know, I'm not gassing up this 3-pack for no reason, guys. I'm not just blowing smoke up your ass. You guys know I tell you what's on my mind. I tell you I tell you exactly how I feel about certain things, especially Marvel Universe, and I won't bullshit you guys when it comes to my reviews. And I can tell you with the utmost confidence and honesty that this is the best Marvel Universe 3-pack known to man ever since they released them. The 3-packs have been around from the beginning, but this right here is the best one. It is my favorite one by far. Character selection, the Inhumans. It sucks that the line is kind of dwindling down here, and I wish there'd be more Inhumans figures to come, but it doesn't look like we're gonna get many more. But nonetheless, the character selection, the fact that they're looking out for the comic book fans, that's what this set is all about. That's what it's all over the place. I mean, you know, these are, I don't know how they're gonna sell in terms of on the stores. They might be they might warm the shelves just like the Guardians of the Galaxy 3-pack, because most people don't know who the fuck these guys are. But again, they might not. So regardless, I highly recommend this 3-pack if you're a fan of the characters. I'm a big fan of Black Bolt. He's in my top 20 superhero characters of all time. He's such a dynamic character, a man of few words, as you guys know, but nonetheless such a really, really cool character. And the Karnak and the Medusa, just awesome, man. Just so cool what Marvel Universe is coming out with towards the end of the line. So speaking of the line, I am going to be doing a couple new videos coming up after this. I'm going to be reviewing some of the other newer figures. Haularama number 6 is right around the corner, so stay tuned to that. Well, actually, before I get to that, the price on these. So I paid 25 bucks for these, just real quick. I paid 25 bucks shipped for BBTS. I bought this and the other 2 3-packs, so $75 shipped for all 3 of them. Not a bad deal. They sell for $19.99 at the store plus tax. You're talking about 23 bucks. So I saved the gas money of driving around looking for them and got them firsthand. So sometimes ordering online does work. So definitely get this pack. But yeah, so Haularama 6 will be coming out, and it will showcase. It will be the most epic Haularama in terms of Marvel Universe. I will be showcasing figures that have probably not been seen on video yet. So look forward to that. It's all I'm going to say. Some really cool stuff to come, as well as another video, which I'm not really going to say what it is, but there's going to be another video coming around the corner. It's going to be more of my opinions and some of the things that I want to talk about, and you guys will see. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for hanging in there. I apologize for the delay and the long drought of no videos. It's been like 3 weeks and it feels like a fucking year. I miss you guys too. So anyways, remember to laugh every day. I'll talk to you guys soon. Stay tuned to the Uncanny X-Men 3-pack, alright? Peace.